Right, we've got Ian Selley here after our 2-0 defeat to Dartford. One game too many, or thoughts about that?
Yeah, it's been a long sort of 10 days, really, 2 weeks. So I think we had a tough game Saturday, tough game Wednesday. Maybe it was a little bit too much to expect the lads to be at the same levels in those games. But first half, I think that obviously Dartford deserved to be 2 goals in front. I think defensively a little bit disappointing in how we conceded the goals. But second half, I thought we ran away with it a little bit. I thought we were very, very good second half. We changed the formation, we changed a bit of personnel, fresh legs, and I think it made a bit of a difference. But it's disappointing that we were hoping we could get something out of the game. But it's been a tough 2 weeks for the boys. So and I think as well that when I don't like knocking referees, but he's a step 2 referee. I thought he was awful today, absolutely awful. So many decisions that were inconsistent. Even their bench was saying the same thing, So sometimes that can harm you as a team, but we got to take it and obviously move on to the game on Tuesday now.
Yeah, he'd rather let them boss the game a little bit and slow the game down. All very clever tactical by Dartford, but hey ho. That's it. They were physically stronger. In fact, I was quite surprised they're physically probably stronger than what Dulwich were.
Yeah, I think they were. I think there's some quick lads in there, and they were aggressive all over the pitch. I think even to the sort of the finer details where they're whipping balls into the box, it's got a load of power in it. It's got good movement in the box. Sometimes when we try to put deliveries in there, it's a little bit flat, it's a little bit slow, but it is what it is. We're bitterly disappointed with it, but we come up against a strong Dartford team today and couldn't quite get it over the line. But we're really proud of the lads. We had a sticky weekend a few weeks back. That's long in the distant memory now, and we've had 3 great performances. And today, second half, I thought we were very, very good as well. So it's definitely progression. I think sometimes when you play in a lot of games in a short space of time, it can take its toll a little bit, especially with the journey on Wednesday as well. But that's no excuses. Dartford deserved it after their first half performance today.
How do you think, basically, you moved the team around quite a bit today with the shape changing. Do you think the boys can cope with that type of changing the shape, like you played 2 up top to start with? Do you think that worked?
Well, ultimately we got beat 2-0, so today it didn't work. But we were always... we don't like changing formations too many times, but I think sometimes when you see things in a game, if you don't change it, effectively you're going to concede. So we just try and tinker with the formation a little bit. We had a couple of boys there, Matty and Anwar, that wasn't 100% fit, so we made that decision to leave it to the second half. Hopefully the game would open up a little bit and they get a bit more of the ball. But it's all these decisions that we'll look at tonight. And, think did we get it right? Ultimately, as a management group today, we did get it right. And that's how it stands at the moment. We didn't win the game, so we'll take full responsibility for that.
And on a positive note, all the players got game time. So, particularly with Kelvin, left back, coming on there and having a good last 10-15 minutes, which I thought. I think we can strike a line under this, but the boys have done fantastically well in this competition this year. And I know all the fans know that the boys put in a shift today, and I think they realise we come up against a tidy side. We can all pick little holes on maybe how some of the goals were conceded. I'm sure that you probably weren't happy with that, but we move on, the club moves on, and now we've got a game against South Park on Tuesday night in the Velocity Cup. Your thoughts ahead of that game? Will we put out a strong side against South Park?
Yeah, we will. We will go to win the game. I think on today's game, I think it's those minor little details that might have cost us today, switched on at the right times. But the group is learning all the time, and it would have been a major feat to come to Dartford and win today. But we thought we could do it. But we'll move on to Tuesday. We'll go strong Tuesday, and then we've got another big game on Saturday. So we have to make sure we get the boys' heads right. And we told them in there, don't be too down about today. It was a one-off game. They've done very, very well to get to this stage so far. And today didn't pan out. That's how football works sometimes. So we just got to now plan and make sure we've learnt from today and how we can improve as a team, how we can improve individually, and roll that into the next couple of games. So, but I've got to say the support today was superb, brilliant. They were right behind the boys, and they do play a big part in how the lads play, and the lads do appreciate their support on home and away. They've been superb, the fans.
Yeah, I'm sure they thank you for that. I mean, I will add to that the the boys can keep their heads up. They didn't give up the day. Would have been easy when you go 1-0 down after 6 minutes, but we still actually gave Dartford a game right the way through to the end.
I think if we would have nicked a goal in the second half, I think we have 6 or 7 half chances, you'd say, but I think we nick a goal, all of a sudden it might be panic stations for them, but we just couldn't quite create that and carve that opportunity out today, which...
Yep, the old cliche is that you know, early goal conceded and a late goal. That late goal was probably the killer goal, because at 1-0 they were going to be nervous anyway, but we can talk all we want about it. We're level-headed, proud of the boys and yourself and the management team. We look forward to the Velocity Cup on Tuesday, and hopefully that we can bounce back and get some, you know, and move on to our next league game. We probably haven't got a league game, have we?
We haven't got one for a while.
No, that is the disappointment.
Cup
We're cup merchants this year. So anyway, thank you so much. It's never easy to come in after a defeat in the FA Cup, but thanks a lot, Ian.
No worries, cheers.